Hello and welcome. Today we're going to try to solve this Pyramorphix. Okay, I like this because it conforms to different shapes. Like I call this one the rocket. You can have it like that. You can have a lot of shapes on it, and it's a really fun puzzle. And when I first got it, I thought it was very easy. I like this one right here. It's like a little monument right there sitting. It's very nice. So anyway, to solve this, we use two algorithms. I call this the clover or the flower, and I really like this shape. So anyway, before we get started, I'd like to ask you a question. Question of the day. What other puzzles resemble or in shape resemble the Pyramorphix? Wait until the end of this tutorial. If you watch it to the end, I'm going to give you the answer to that. So let's get started. So to solve it, the first thing, like I said, is first of all you want to bring it to shape. So if I turn it once time like that, and you got to play around with this to know how it works. You know, if you bring it to this shape, you can just bring it up that way and it'll be resolved. Or if you have something like the rocket that I showed you, if it's kind of like this, all you do is to pick one piece like this, and to straighten it you use that sledgehammer algorithm that I showed you, which is there, which is right counterclockwise, left clockwise, right clockwise, left counterclockwise, and it'll come into shape like that. And that's what you want to do when you begin. So again, let me mix it up a little bit because that looked like it was too easy. So from the rocket again, just do that. So to solve this thing, what I usually do is to find, we're gonna solve it on the yellow. You pick a color, and these centers determine the color. So this is going to be blue, that's going to be green, this is going to be. So let's try to put a yellow over here. And to put it, you just find another yellow where it is, and you use the sledgehammer to bring it over there. So there is a yellow. Okay. So once you have this, the next thing you want to do, you want to have another yellow here that has a blue. See this yellow right here? It's the wrong one because it doesn't have a blue. So I'm going to get that, all you do is to twist this kind of like that. Okay, and now you're gonna see there's a yellow here that has a blue, and I'm gonna use the sledgehammer to make this also yellow because you want a center to match two corners and then these to match. So sledgehammer once again brings it to that. Step number one is done. So now you might look up here, and if there's a yellow, then you put a yellow here. If there's no yellow, just turn this around like that and you find a yellow over here. I'm gonna make this yellow with the sledgehammer once again. Okay, and there it is. So once that happens, the first thing you want to do is want to look around, and if there's something like this, I will turn this around so that the red is over here and the green is over here. With the sledgehammer again, I'm going to do that. And now you get to a situation like this. If you have one side that is completed, you put it to the left. If you have two sides that are completed like now, you put the completed one to the left again, and then the other one to the right. Do this algorithm regardless of whether you have one or two sides completed. Most of the time you'll have one, but we were lucky to have two. So just remember, put one completed side to the left. If there's another completed, to the right, and do this algorithm one time. I'm gonna do right clockwise, up clockwise, right counterclockwise, up counterclockwise, and then right counterclockwise. Now once you do that, you're gonna get this rocket like this. So you hold the rocket again like that and perform the sledgehammer on it to straighten it. And once it's straight, try to make this blue. There's a blue over here. And you might have to do the sledgehammer several times. Twice, 3 times, 4 times. And now, as you can see, your Pyramorphix is solved. So that now you were patient enough to wait until the end. The other shapes that look like this, resemble this, right here, of course. This is called the Pyramorphix. And you also have the 4x4 Pyramorphix, which is kind of bigger than that one. So there is the answer. And before we go, I'd like to ask you a question. Which of these shapes over here would you like me to do a tutorial on? Please let me know in the comments section below, and I'll create a tutorial for that next. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and goodbye.